One of the things we've talked about this week or last week, I can't remember, in this workshop is how it is about going for your passions in life rather than going through the motions. And I have a question about that, because we also talk about how your circumstances don't dictate your well-being. So, for example, in my life, I often have the idea that I have given up certain passions to go through the motions. But I also find myself enjoying those things a lot of the times, but some of the times having the thought that maybe I should be doing something I'm more passionate about. So I guess what my question is how that coexists with your circumstances not dictating your well-being.
Well, what you're talking about, Paul, are your thoughts. See, passion really doesn't enter into it. When you're lost in your thoughts, you're not passionate about anything.
That's true.
When you're lost in your thoughts about what would be better or different, then you're not really experiencing your life in those moments. It's about those thoughts. They generate your life. What you're passionate, see, that internal conversation that complains to you, those thoughts are what rob you of your passion for life. Because you don't lose your passion. Your thoughts say, oh, this isn't it. I'd be so much better off in Maui. I should really change my job because it's more exciting over there. Over there is always better than over here.
I actually don't recall us ever talking about going for your passions. That's identifying a passion over there and moving toward it. It's a very different thing if you allow yourself to be here and express yourself passionately into whatever you're doing. And from that state, if there's something that's more natural to you or something that you really want to express yourself into, you're much more likely to allow yourself to have that, do that, be that. I do know that if you're trying to hold on to something, like not make waves in your relationship or not make waves at work, you won't necessarily allow yourself the apparent luxury of expressing yourself passionately, because there may be a downside.
Got it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and I can see how I've done that, holding on to things.
Well, you know, a lot of your ideas of what you're passionate about were put together when you were a kid. And, you know, you had an idea of that would be cool. And then you go for that and you get good at it. Like, say, perhaps snowboarding or something like that. You do snowboard, right?
Right.
I'm not putting that down at all, but I remember when I was a kid, I'd watch people skiing and I'd think, oh, that, you know, on television, because where I grew up, there were no mountains. And nobody skied. So, but I'd watch it and I'd think, oh, that would be so great, or skydiving or things like that. But you put together your cool things as a kid, and then your life's been dictated to some degree by those cool things.
Yes.
I imagine that one of the, quote, passions that you are referring to, maybe your drumming. I hear you're a really good drummer. And we invited you to bring some of your sticks with you. And earlier on before the main group got here, and the logistics team, I believe it was when the logistics team was here, we were in this room and we invited, he was like, go get your sticks and let's play something. And I was fully prepared to have you play the posts and the wall and the floor and to encourage us to get rhythmic with you. And you did a little bit, and you're like, okay, that was quite enough.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure either you have a lid on that passion because it would be inconvenient to move into that area, or your passions have moved on. But you think a better, cooler you would be a drummer, not a software engineer or whatever it is you're up to now.
Yes, that's exactly right.
That being said, there's nothing wrong with when you get those sticks in your hand, playing your rhythms fully. It does not have to threaten your life as you have it constructed now. You are allowed to have many talents, many passions, without having them interfere with each other.
That is not something I had considered before. That is awesome. Thank you.
For more information about the Canes, their books and seminars, go to transformationmadeeasy.com.